Hey everybody, it's Tracy again. This is my second video for the day. I did 2 mini albums this week and an altered picture frame, and this one I actually got the cover idea from one of the YouTubes I subscribe to. Her name is Angela from Mulkzan352, I believe. So I got the cover idea from her, and then the way the pages are laid out, I got it from a new one. I can't remember who it is, but I'll put a link, or I'll put her ID on YouTube on my video on here for the page layout. I had a few issues with this album because I wasn't thinking correctly when I did it, but it still turned out, I think, pretty awesome. So the cover is, and the binder rings are a little small. I think I might have to switch them out. I'm not sure. It might work. But the cover, they are wall plaques that are in the Micheals $1.50 bins, and you can actually punch through them with your crocodile. It is a little tough on one spot if you don't punch the right side, because there's little hooks in there, and I believe it's the back piece. I try to punch through the hook rather than on the other side. So that was a little issue there. And then I punched one of my holes wrong, and so I had to repunch it and cover the hole and yada yada. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this real quick for you. This little clock here I got at my local scrapbook store. I'm not even sure if there's a, I'm sure it's got a specific brand name. I don't know, but they had it in one of their little trinket bins, just little odds and ends, and I got that for $1.50, and which was a little much for my budget, but it worked because I'm using the Tattered Times paper stack that I'm just so much in love with. And then I added some gears here. They are actually at Micheals, and it's the bead landing, and it says there's 90 pieces in the pack, and I found these out from another YouTube that I subscribe to. Let's go this way. That there's 90 pieces in there, and I'm not sure if you can see that there. There's the larger ones, and then there's some smaller ones. And I know that Tim Holtz has gears because I have some that I've gotten from Wishes, but 90 pieces, and it was marked, they were like $3.99, then I used a 40% off coupon on it, so I couldn't pass that up. And so I wasn't going to do this here on the side, but since I screwed up on my back piece when I punched my holes, I needed to cover the holes. So I just decided to put the gears along the edges here. So it kind of looks, I don't know, I guess it's alright, but I'm not pleased with it. And I just used glossy accents to attach those down. And so we're going to go ahead and open it up in here. And I just put, let's zoom back out a little bit. Wrong way. A piece of chipboard in here. One of my friends, she did an album like this as well, but she can't share it yet because, well, it's a surprise for somebody. And so I stole her idea and put some chipboard on the inside cover, and took one of the pieces of paper and just adhered that there. And then this is the idea. Like I said, I'm not sure, remember who it was, but I will put her idea on here. And what happened is I did all these pages. They're about 6 by 6. And I didn't have the way it's laid out because there's flaps. I didn't think about, oh, I need to bind it. So thank goodness for my little bit of undo I have left. I was able to undo it and punch some hinges here so that they'll work, because when you open it up, it opens like that. Let's see, scoot back a little bit. And I mean, there's a lot of area to pictures or journaling or whatever, but I couldn't have been able to punch through here with the flaps there. So I did that, and I just corner rounded the edges there. And these, actually, this is the chipboard set that I got out of the $1.50 bin as well. It was like 4 in a pack or something. And the idea was from Angela as well. And you flip it over on the back, and it has a little pocket here with a tag. And the tag measures, if I remember correctly, it's 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, because it's pretty tight as it is. I wanted to do a 5-inch tag, but it was kind of tight. So then the second page opens up this way, and like that. And so again, I couldn't do the hinge because the flaps would be in the way. So just remember, ladies, gentlemen, if there are any out there. Think about that before you start laying your paper down. So then you flip it over here, and then there's another little pocket here with another tag. And I'm really pleased. Other than the cover, I mean, I'm not like super disappointed, but other than that, I'm like super excited how this turned out. So then the third page opens up like just like the first page. Lots of landscape, or however you want to call it, to play with here. And I just thought the blue kind of matched with that first page there. And I took and used a nail file around the edges as well here. And then this one opens up this way. But see, that blue really matches with that paper there. So nothing super exciting or whatever, but I just thought it was a really cute way to do an album. And you know, sorry, I lost my words. So this is what happened right here. That's where the hook is. It's not as noticeable unless you run your finger across it. So what happened is when I punched the holes for the back, I measured incorrectly, and unless you look super closely, you will not know where the mistake hole is at. But I just glossy accented the gears down as well. Some of them kind of blend in because they're the same color as the metal plaque, and they are metal plaques, and I love that idea. I thought that was a really cool idea. Oops, wrong way. So I took my paper up and stuck it down with another sheet and covered up that mess on the inside. And I might go back and put some pockets on the front and back covers, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of play area there. And so that's my other mini album, and I'll probably work on some more this week. And again, I want to say thank you to all the awesomeness of subscribers I've gotten within the last week alone, let alone all the others I've already had. Last check, I was up to 67 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but for me, 30 in a week's pretty freaking awesome. So thanks for stopping by, and leave a comment, a like, or a suggestion, or whatever. Bye, guys.